Hello world, here is Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. And in this video, we will check together ADA. What's going on with ADA? You can see it here in the middle of my live stream, Crypto Trading Informant, streaming live on Twitch, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And here in the middle, you can see ADA is momently going down, but it's really going down. Look at this. We have here a sell signal, as last signal we have here the EMA 200, we have here the ribbon band, everything is bloody red and ADA is going down. We will check it now. What's going on with ADA? ADA momently on place number 5 here on our coin market cap, and you can see ADA is going down with 4% on the day. Bitcoin is going down with 2% on the daily. But look at the weekly. ADA is going up with 11% and Bitcoin is going down in the weekly with 0.58%. So on the weekly, it's better to trade ADA. You made more profit. On the daily, you have more lost. You made more lost. So now let's check this. This is the quick overview, the technical analysis from TradingView. This is the 1 day time frame, and this is very interesting. We have a neutral on summary, we have a neutral on the moving averages, and we have a sell on the oscillators. So this is the big time frame, and this is telling us momently be neutral or sell ADA. The 4 hours are telling us sell, strong sell, and neutral. And the 1 hour also telling us strong sell, ADA. So this is telling us throw away your ADA. Now we will check it. What's going on with ADA? Why we have a strong sell, and what is the next thing we have to watch if we are long momently on ADA or if we are short momently on ADA? What is the next buy position, the next sell possibility? We will check it now. Here is TradingView, and we will start now with ADA. So this is ADA USDT. This is the 1 hour chart, and this is a picture I draw since days here for ADA. A lot of stuff here, a lot of drawings here. I will remove all things. I will turn off all things now. We will start a fresh thing now. That's better to make together a fresh thing now. So here is the 1 hour chart. We are going deeper, guys. Deeper. We are going and zooming out here to the daily chart. Here is the daily chart. Here on the downside, you can see the MACD, and here you can see a bad thing. You can see the MACD. The blue line is under the brown line. You can see it. The crossing was since days here. Every day is a candle, and this crossing was on the 3rd March. So since 20 days, we have a blue line under the brown line, and yes, this means this is a bearish thing for ADA. This is a very interesting daily chart, and we may see here a double high. This is very interesting. So zoom out a little bit. Let's check the daily chart here for the big picture. So this is the daily chart. This was the last high here on April, and now it's going to the downside. And from here it was the pump to the upside. So we can check one thing now. Before we are starting with the detailed thing, we can check one thing now. I'm making this very often. I can make a Fibonacci retracement line here from this high to the lowest point here. Something like this. Let's zoom in a little bit more so I can check it. Yes, very good. And this one a little bit to the downside. So yes, very nice. This is now the Fibonacci retracement, and this is telling us interesting stuff here. You can see it. We have here with the Fibonacci a big target to the upside. That's this Fibonacci line. I will make a price label on this. This is our 423% Fibonacci line at $1.59. This is our big target for this pump. It's possible to reach this very soon. Why not? Everything is possible. So the next thing is we have another Fibonacci line here. We can set a price label also to this Fibonacci line on this point. 361%, $1.36. This is the resistance for the moment. This is the resistance to fight for the moment. We can see interesting thing if we are zooming in here. We had some spikes over this Fibonacci line. Then we had a rejection to the downside. We had a big support here on 261%. It worked very, very good. You can see it. It worked very, very good. Sometimes here or more times here. Here it spiked perfectly on this line. Here also, and this fourth time also. So this is a very, very important support line. This support line should hold here for ADA for the next time for a mooning ADA. This is the 261.8% Fibonacci line at 0.99. This is also $1. This is the big psychological resistance. Very important to hold this line. The bad thing is, guys, we had here a high. This was this point. This was our last high. And on the second try, this spike couldn't reach this high, and it's going down again here. So we had a high and a lower high. That's always a bad thing to trade. You know that, guys. If we make lower highs, it's going to the downside. If we make higher highs, it's going to the upside. So momently it's going to the downside here. We can make in this 1 hour chart a parallel channel also from this downside like this here to the upside like this here. Usually I am drawing these channels here from the upside to the downside, but in this opinion it's better to draw it here because we can see here the better downtrend now. You can see this middle line is working as our support. Also, we spiked over this middle line here on this time. Now we are over the middle line, but it's going down again. So what's going on here for the next thing? We have, very interesting, also here a trend line coming from the downside like this here. This was a trend line, and yes, we broke it on this side, and now we are breaking it again. We have a new trend line from this point here to the upside. This is our new trend line, and this is the deepest point of the candle. Yes, this is our new support line, our trend line. We are going here to the upside also. Momently we can make a channel, but it's not interesting momently. So okay, our support, our next support that must hold, I can show you here with the price label, is this point here, $1.08. That's a big support that should hold. If this would not hold, the next big thing we have to see and the next big thing we have to watch is our support, this Fibonacci line 261.8%. So that's the big picture here on the daily chart. You can see the supports here on the downside, and you can see also here the resistances here on the upside. This $1.36 is a resistance, also $1.48 is a resistance, and also this point here, the last resistance before we are going to space here where no man has seen before. This is $1.60. This is our big target here for this pump. So okay, let's check now one thing that would be very interesting in my opinion. That is the, let me check it here, that is the ABC correction and the Elliott wave theory. Let me check it here for you. So this is the ABC impulse wave. This is the yes, okay, perfect. We had a start of the pump from the downside. I'm trying now. I don't know where we will come with this ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott, but we will start with a 0 point here before the pump started. We had a wave 1 to the upgoing side, a wave 2 to the downgoing side, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. The wave 5 is always the highest wave and the highest point of a pump. So momently we are in this, we had seen this wave 5, and we are momently in the correction. You know it, guys. Every time if we see an upgoing pump, we will see a correction, and the correction is the ABC correction. This is this wave. So let me try it, guys. The correction started with point 0 on the highest point. Then it's going down to the deepest point. This was the point A. The point B, and now the interesting point, we should see a point C. The point C should be always under the point A, and that is leading us to our next problem. Where would be point C? I can set it to this here. This is a magic glass reading, guys. That's not serious TA, but if we make now a point C after this correction, I can't predict how deep we are, but we can check some things more, guys. We can check some things more. I can draw also a support line. So we need to know, or we know A, B, C. The C is under the A point. We had a good support here on this point on the fourth wave. Let me try to draw a line from here to here. This is our support line from this point. You can see it. We are still on the daily charts. You can see it. This here showed us some reaction on here, the second point here also reaction on the third point, and now it's possible, guys, to see the point C, in my opinion, on this point here. That's not impossible to see now a downcoming ADA to point C. And if point C has finished, we will see a new Elliott wave. The Elliott wave can also go to the downside. It can also move to the downside, like I can show you like this here. It's not always going to the upside, for sure. It's also possible to see a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. It's also possible to come down here from the upside. Not impossible. Okay, guys, that's the thing we can see here for this daily chart. One thing I would like to show you also, if we are going deeper now in the 4 hours chart. Now, something else, guys, before we are going out here. I would like to show you something else here. This is a little longer video. I have some things to show you. We can check the RSI, the Relative Strength Index. What is telling us the RSI? It's not unimportant here. And this is a very interesting thing also, guys. Look at this. We have a bearish RSI. Since this point here, a bearish RSI, a downgoing RSI. And you see we had a bullish upgoing price for ADA. So the thing is, for this upgoing price, it's going to the upside. The thing is now, this is a bearish divergence. A bearish, it's hard to say for me as a not English speaking man here, a bearish divergence. And this is a very, very bad thing. Yeah, every trader has to look about this divergence, because that is telling us momently we may see now a correction to the downside. We may see now more dump to the downside. It's not impossible. In my opinion, it's very likely to see here a downgoing ADA. So, but now let's go in the 4 hour chart. Let's check the 4 hour chart. I have to remove all drawings here. It's too much. It's all too much for my eyes here. So this is the 4 hour chart. And yes, it's the same thing as in the daily one, but I can show you here something special. We have here a very nice parallel channel to the upside. This was a very nice trend to the upside. You can see it here like this. This was a green, nice trend to the upside, and you can see it here. ADA broke this trend. It's going down, spiking up again. It was back in the uptrend. Everyone bought here. This was a very nice fake out here, and you saw it, bam, it's going down again. Retesting here this uptrend, it's going down again. So now we are not in this uptrend anymore. We are in this freshly downtrend. We can draw it like this also here. This is our new downtrend, and ADA is momently in this downtrend. In this downtrend on the 4 hour chart, you can see some things. We have also the middle line. The middle line is also working here as a resistance momently, because it's over the price of ADA. This is a resistance. So what is telling us the ribbon band? What's going on with the hash ribbon band? Let's turn it on, and here it is. The ribbon band on the 4 hour chart is our resistance also. ADA broke completely through this ribbon band, lost this support of the ribbon band. You saw here a long position. This was the point a lot of guys bought ADA, I think. It's going to the upside, and now it's dumping. So this is a typical wash out to the upside, or a typical trap here. What's the good thing is, guys, look at this. This is this yellow line. It's coming from the downside. This is the EMA 200. This is working as a very, very good support. You can see it here on this time, and here many times. It's working really often here as a very good support. Now we may see a retest of this support. So in the short term, it's possible to come down here to this price point, $1.08. Very possible. For the next thing we have to watch about this, if it's going down to the downside, 0.97, that's the next big thing. So $1, you know guys, this is the biggest thing to watch ever for ADA. For the upside, we have some clear things here. This is the middle line. If we can go up again, $1.22, and if we can strike back over this, I don't think so, but it's still possible. $1.47 here is the next price target to reach for ADA. Now, let's check ADA versus Bitcoin. Important for us, if we are trading, we would make profit. And you make more profit if you're trading on this point, what's going up or down. So here is ADA, and ADA is still in a very, very nice upgoing channel here. That's the big picture here. That's important. You see it, we have here on the 4-hour chart also the EMA 200 support working very perfect here as a support here, but we are under this Fibonacci. Now, and the short signal is now flashing only. Okay, that's a very bad thing. Now ADA has to fight back over this Fibonacci, but I think, guys, this is a very, very bad position here. I think it's very, very likely to come down here again. We have a big support here on the downside. That's the green one, and we have the bottom also of our upgoing trend channel here. So if you are trading ADA, you have to watch Bitcoin versus ADA. This is very important. As long as we are in this bullish uptrend, everything is looking fine. We have to watch at the EMA 200. That's so important. And we have to watch at this support and the bottom line here of this uptrend. As long as we are in this, everything is fine. Everything is okay. But we have to watch it that we don't lose this important support now. Okay, let's go back ADA to USDT. And let's check now very quick Cardano here in the 1-hour chart. What's going on here? 1-hour chart also very bearish, extreme bearish. We are under the ribbon, we're under the EMA 200. We lost completely everything here on the 1-hour chart. That's not very good. That's not very fine here for the moment. We also can make one thing, guys. If we are in a retracement like this here, we have a highest point with the Fibonacci. This was this one, and on the 1-hour chart we can draw also the Fibonacci lines for the retracement. And now this is very, very interesting. We have some clear new things to watch. We have a support here on $1.10, and this is our next big thing. You know it, guys. This is the $1 support, the biggest thing ever we have to watch with ADA. If you're zooming up a little bit, you can see we lost now our 38% Fibonacci line. This was on this point at $1.17. We lost it. We tried to fight back here, and here it broke completely. It broke through. Now it's going to the downside. Next test, I think, $1.10. It's not impossible to see $1 for ADA. So all in all, I'm not so positive for ADA. We have to wait a little bit, and we may see a rebuy, a good rebuy position on $1.10. We have to watch it. If ADA may pump up from here, it has some targets, you know, EMA 200, ribbon band, and so on. But in my opinion, I will watch a little bit about ADA, Bitcoin versus ADA, and here in this picture, very important, $1.10, 23%. It's so important to watch. Guys, this was a long video for ADA, but it's important if you're trading ADA to watch it. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice, and I wish you the best of luck if you are trading. It doesn't matter if you're going long or if you're going short, guys. I wish you make all millions out there. Greetings. I hope you can make the best thing with this TA, and have a nice time. Yours Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. Bye bye.